Welcome to the Beachwood Business Compass podcast, where our mission is simple: to connect local businesses with the tools, insights, and opportunities that they need to thrive. By sharing success stories, offering expert advice, and spotlighting community resources, we aim to empower Beachwood businesses to achieve growth, overcome challenges, and unlock new possibilities. I'm Cathy Bieterman, Economic Development Director here for the City of Beachwood. And today we're going to talk about our One-Stop Resource Center. We developed this One-Stop Resource Center to be able to enable businesses to really optimize the opportunity to engage and interact with the resources that we have here within the Northeast Ohio region to support the continued growth of business. Here at the One-Stop Resource Center, you can find us at beachwoodohio.com under One Stop Resource Center, which falls under our economic development webpage. In the One Stop Resource Center, there are several guides that can be initial first steps to help businesses really understand ways that they can support business growth. The first one is a small business guide. This small business guide will take you directly to the the U.S. Small Business Administration webpage. And the unique thing about this webpage is it enables you to really kind of work on your business based on where you are right now in the stage of your business. If you're very early stage and you're planning your business, it can help you work through market research and competitive analysis, write your own business plan, calculate your startup costs, establish business credit, fund your business, and looking at unique opportunities and ways that you can look at financing that business, and buying an existing business or franchise. Also, you can explore opportunities to kind of really take your business to the next level, taking it into reality and launching your business. And that can be anything from choosing the business structure that you're within. And if you click into this, it will give you a lot of content that goes around what it means to be able to go look at different structures for your business. So whether you're looking at a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a limited liability company, this helps you really understand the complexities of each of those and which are the best opportunities for you. Other parts of Launch Your Business can include registering your business with the state of Ohio, getting your federal and state tax ID numbers, applying for licenses and permits, and opening a business banking account, as well as exploring other business needs such as business insurance. Managing your business, once you get to the point where you are mastering the day-to-day operations, you can look at how you are managing your financing, what opportunities there are to continue to explore bringing on other employees, what it means to look at legal compliance for your business, looking at assets and equipment, marketing and sales strategies. AI is a new component for small businesses where they really dive into opportunities to utilize AI and engagement. Strengthening your cybersecurity, an important topic for all businesses today, and preparing for disasters and emergencies. All of those things can be found there within managing your business. And then as you continue to scale and grow your business and you're looking for opportunities to expand, it gets a little bit more deeper into the financing and funding mechanisms that are there to support that, looking creatively at merger and acquisition business opportunities, expanding your existing location, and many other options that can relate to export opportunities and really exploring the boundaries further of your business expansion growth. Starting your business in Ohio Kit also offers some great resources there, and hiring your first or next employee guide is really a great tool to explore when is the optimum opportunity for bringing on an additional employee or looking to scale your business and bring additional employees on at a specific time. And it really works through all the nuances that you need to explore related to taking on new employees within your business. So some of the opportunities that are within this one-stop resource center can be market research. The Beachwood Library and the Cuyahoga County Library has a number of resources here. The Plunkett Research Online provides market research, industry statistics, and technology analysis that you can really dive into to better understand how you can position your business and take advantage of new opportunities to connect with potential customers. LinkedIn Learning is a great professional tool that enables you to look creatively at the skills that you have as a professional within your business. And you can access over 16,000 video courses that are taught by industry experts within that LinkedIn Learning. There's also several skills programs that are available to help skill up or to identify on-demand training platforms that can support new skill sets, and a variety of other resources, including things as simple as accessing the Wall Street Journal or Crane's Business Magazine or Morningstar Investment Center, where you would otherwise pay for those services. And all of these are free and available to you. We also have a tab that explores the co-working spaces. Sometimes you just need an environment outside of your office. And here in Beachwood, we have Cohatch, Regis, PS Executive Suites, and the Office Commons, OC2. All of those are co-working spaces where you can either have a membership or gain access to locations outside of your office or home where you can work. Cybersecurity, as I mentioned before, is a key component to businesses. And one of the things that I think is really unique about this section is it provides a small business cybersecurity toolkit. And in that toolkit, you can really assess where you are from a cybersecurity standpoint and go into identifying maybe the gaps that you have in cybersecurity or some elements that you need to focus on a little bit more to ensure the safety of your business. And then there are some additional resources there from the Federal Trade Commission, who has some excellent resources, as well as Stay Safe Online, and the local small business development centers can also be a great tool if you're just trying to identify ways in which you can make sure that you're focusing securely on your business. As you continue working your way down the tabs, financial assistance, we've had some financial groups that have come on to the podcast here, and you can learn more about the resources that they offer. HFLA, EDCI have both been on previous podcasts, and here you can find a lot of information from Capital Growth Partnership, which has some loan programs available. The Ohio Microloan Program is also available for companies that are just getting started that maybe need that initial seed investment or are unable to finance through an existing financial institution. And then there are some other financing mechanisms such as PACE and STEP, which offer energy efficiency financing for investments that you may be making within your facility. Government and industry has a number of the global partners and regional partners that businesses can align with. From an industry perspective, it may make sense to align with some of these organizations. And I also encourage, if you're in a specific industry that is an emerging industry within Northeast Ohio or within the region, companies like Ohio X and other regional partners are great ones if your industry is something where you want to connect with other and network with other business professionals that are within those same industries. So this section offers a number of resources that are supported by local partnerships within the Northeast Ohio area. Innovation and commercialization is key for businesses that are looking not only to survive, but to continue to be competitive in today's marketplace. And each of these organizations offer that opportunity for you to really dive into and analyze where you are and what your future plans need to be as you continue to grow your business and look at efficiencies within. Magnet, the Manufacturing Advocacy and Growth Network, has a number of leadership programs and also training programs that help to identify the ways in which you can bring your talent and align that for the productivity of your business. And Jumpstart is a unique program if you are a small business kind of in the trailblazer area. You're maybe in medical technologies, healthcare, emerging with new technologies within the Northeast Ohio area. Jumpstart has some venture capital funding partners that they align with where there may be opportunities to interconnect and finance the continued growth of those new startup operations. Wave Strategies also is another company that is just here within our region that offers technological assistance, assessments, and can continue to work on the formation of your product. They also can help strategically in some licensing and structuring of the product to make sure that it's positioned well for market. The US YSU Data Mine is a creative opportunity with YSU where you can partner with interns that can help you really look creatively at the corporate needs and investigative data that may serve your future business growth. International business engagement is key to some companies that are, especially those that are dealing with import-export. And overall, there's a number of resources here to continue to assist that. One of the ones that we've had here on the podcast in the past has been the SBDC Export Assistance Network. That goes into some of the grant opportunities and support that they can offer to help you with engagement in out-of-country opportunities. We always like to emphasize the local sponsorship opportunities. Here within Beachwood, we have the Beachwood 100 program, which offers scholarships. And we have the Beachwood Chamber of Commerce, which is highly engaged in networking opportunities with local businesses. And then we have a number of community events here within the city of Beachwood, all where you can continue to get your business name out in the community and find ways to engage with the local residents and business owners. Minority business resources can always be important and play a role, especially when it comes to financing and overall mentorship. So a number of these programs here can offer both those opportunities for any minority-based businesses. Networking and education is a key component to continuing to build the strength of your company. And here within the Beachwood Chamber of Commerce, we have a number of networking opportunities that are local, but there's also a great deal of opportunities with organizations such as Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses, which is a collaborate that really focuses on bringing business owners together to drive the opportunities that they have to grow professionally and grow profitability. Other programs throughout this section, like Scalerator NEO, are really accelerators to your business and identifying mechanisms to be able to bring that leadership around you that can help guide you into the next stage of your business operations. We do have some retail resources for retail companies that are here within the community. We partner with creative custom partners that can bring a new display and storefront opportunities to businesses. We have a consultation company that we work with, and we can talk with local business owners about the opportunities that they have to really make improvements to their retail storefront to catch the eye of those customers that are coming by. We also offer grand opening ceremonial ribbon cuttings, not only for retail, but for businesses throughout the city. And those services are all through the City of Beachwood Economic Development Office. Overall, small business resources, I always encourage businesses to reach out to the Small Business Development Center at CSU. They have an amazing program there that enables a small growth wheel. And through that small growth wheel, you're focusing on various aspects of your business that will help cohesively drive new opportunities for you and further engagement to support investment back into your company. And then a number of these other programs can offer some assistance as well, such as the Ohio Apex Accelerator, really looking at opportunities for procurement within your business. Tri-C has some great education programs that are available through a 4-track course program that walks you through discovery if you're starting your business, and this track will help you identify ways in which you can turn those ideas into reality. Foundation, where you have a start to the business established. You've been in business for a little while, but you really need to put the practices in place to help you keep focused and run the business efficiently. Acceleration, which is where you're, again, taking that business to the next level, pushing through some of the nuances that you need to get through to be able to get to optimum profitability. And then business expansion. If you're ready to take your business to the next level, expand and bring on new products or services, or maybe even expand into a new market area, this program helps you do that. And you don't have to take these in order. You can actually jump into any one of these programs based on where you are within your business structure. And then there's several workshops that are available, and also the Tri-C podcasting room. I always encourage everybody to really explore those new avenues that are out there to be able to communicate with your customers and be able to communicate with like-minded individuals that you want to connect with that are within your network. And podcasting definitely offers the opportunity to do that. The Tri-C podcasting studio is very accessible and easy to connect with to learn more about the resources that are there for podcasting. We have a number of women's resources, including some networking opportunities for female-owned business owners. A lot of these interconnect with various events that are held here within the Northeast Ohio area as well. And workforce development is a key component for every business owner. And in today's competitive environment, having the skills, knowledge, and capabilities that you need to bring your employment and your workforce around your customers and stakeholders is important. So we have a number of opportunities here locally within Tri-C, John Carroll University, Cleveland State University, and even programs like the Ohio Tech Credit. In the Ohio Tech Credit program, you're able to apply up to $180,000 per year for training within your company if it meets the criteria of Tech Cred, which can be pretty flexible. So I encourage businesses to always take a look at that. And lastly, there are other resources that are available here within the county beyond our one-stop resource center. I know sometimes it seems overwhelming. There's a lot of resources here, and it's sometimes a little bit difficult to navigate through some of these. I often encourage business owners to just take a step back and set a meeting with me or another representative from the SBDC, because if you just take an hour to sit down, talk through some of these elements, there is support here within the Northeast Ohio area to continue to allow you to focus on these different resources that are here. And there are some other programs through the Greater Cleveland Growth Partnership, as well as the Cuyahoga County Department of Development, where other resource centers can provide a wealth of information and support. So I encourage you to continue to visit our one-stop resource center or call me at my office anytime if I can be of assistance at 216-292-1915. And our website for all of the resources that I talked about today is www.beachwoodohio.com.